Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad that you could join us for the
You got a crowd.
for the Rock It Right Show. I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes here with Dr. K. Solar, and we are absolutely thrilled to have our guest, and first among them, Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser.
Glad to be with you. Thank you.
I brought the holiday cheer with me.
Well, you know, I thought we would finish hearing that hurricane word till next year.
Well, I'm a good kind of hurricane.
Oh, okay.
A hurricane of ideas, connections, good
That's
positive
pretty good.
energy.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know,
She's
we're going to bust the
spinning
myth
it
of a
positive.
bad hurricane. That's
Well,
what
that's
we're going to
great.
do. That's right. Well, nobody's busier than you. Even when they say things are shut down and all that, nobody's busier than you because you are constantly inviting people to our home state.
Well, we've got a great team around the state, and luckily we've been able to juggle things. I was so glad that the high school football championship, with the anticipated shutdown or scale back in New Orleans, made the brave move to Natchitoches, and we're going to be able to host those football games in that great city. And so we're pivoting around and getting things moved around and dealing with it. That's all you can really do. But it's really it's a difficult time.
So what's the latest news in tourism and moving our state forward? Because you've always got a bunch of irons and ideas that are irons in a fire and ideas that really bring people together to collaborate.
Well, you know, we've offered the Lanyap, which is really going well, as a lot of conventions have canceled this year, and now they're looking at where are we going to go next year. Do we go back to the same city? Do we look for a new place? We've offered free Louisiana seafood and a local band or musician to help them out if they come to Louisiana, anywhere in Louisiana. And we're booking a lot of events, and when we make that offer, it's kind of hard to turn down the seafood. And then, you know, we've had our best month ever in August in our state parks, and looking for new and exciting private-public partnerships there, we just brought in a group, Glamping. And
I love that idea.
I didn't have a clue what that was.
I'm like, you know, we were going to Napa Valley, and my husband said, do you want to do this glamping wine thing? And I'm like, what is it? Glamorous camping? I'm like, sure. He didn't think I'd want to do that. But I was like, when I looked at the places where you can do the glamping, it looks like you could be going to a cool place in like Fiji, where the little hut is over the water and the Fontainebleau cabins, but then, you know, the tents with the glamping. It's all set up for you. I don't like any work, and you're doing all the work for everybody.
We don't have Fiji, but I'll tell you what, they have 89 set up all over the state,
It's
in the
amazing.
state parks. Some you have to take a canoe out to an island. Some you have to hike through miles of trails. But then for people like me that want to drive up next to the tent, we've got several, and you got a bed on a wooden platform.
A memory foam mattress.
Yes, so you don't have to sleep on the ground, fire pit, and you don't have to go buy that equipment. Just bring your sheets and what you want to eat or drink, and right now it's a special, $89. You can't beat
You
it.
can't beat that,
You
and you
can't.
don't have to set it up yourself.
I know.
I mean, how great is that?
Drive up with your food and your friends and family, and there you are.
And I didn't realize people go all over the country glamping. So since we've brought this on a couple weeks ago, a lot of the reservations are out-of-state people, which is really good because they'll come here, they'll shop, they'll spend money in the restaurants, something we desperately need now. So that's another bright light. You know, travel is up 27% on the airlines. We're not ready to start marketing that fly market yet. We're still marketing to staycation, take a Louisiana road trip, and all the drive states. and it's working pretty well. We just need to get through this thing, get that vaccination in place, and open our doors to the world.
That's right.
We're working really hard to keep everyone in tune. We sent all the travel agents in Canada a Sazerac, a glass, and a mix, and we went on live and mixed the drink and said the gumbo's cold and the gumbo's hot and the beer's cold. Keep us in mind when you're ready to travel again. We lit up the Superdome red and white on Canadian Day, and that picture made it all over Canada. So we're keeping our international park close to us, keeping them hungry for some Louisiana seafood.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's
one of the
awesome.
things you've offered in Lagniappe, Louisiana Lagniappe, with the seafood and a musician, one of your favorite musicians is here tonight.
Right.
And that's Amanda Shaw. And she is the most amazing, fiddling, phenomenal entertainer. And she's known internationally. And so she's one of those people that you've gathered
Absolutely.
to help promote the best of Louisiana, our seafood, our music, our people.
She doesn't know it, but I've been using her name to all of these groups that we're trying to lure her. Look,
She's going to be busy, you're saying?
I'll get you Amanda Shaw. And they're like, really?
Yeah.
You can do that?
You know her?
I don't even know if she's booked yet, but I'm booking her. And so, no, let me tell you, she is exactly why we had 4 record-breaking years. When she performs, whether it's here or in another state,
Yeah.
that love and passion she has for Louisiana
That's right.
is contagious. And so people want some of that. So
Yes.
when she performs and talks about Louisiana, that's better than any commercial we could do.
Yeah.
So we are blessed to have her here in Louisiana.
Yeah, you can't put that fire out. She's fiery and fun, and it shows. And then for Louisiana seafood, our food is one of the things that brings people here unbelievably, our music and our food. And then later in the show, we're going to have Mike Shepard with the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. So he's going to talk about his book, the history, a few things. So
Because we have a
hope that everybody
huge
will stay
history
tuned because
in
this
our Louisiana
is
musicians,
the
yeah.
Louisiana Christmas this year because we're pretty much staying home, right?
Absolutely. That has been a big draw, the Christmas lights. That's
Yes.
something you can get out, the Christmas trail of lights all over Louisiana and enjoy those lights and do it safely. So that's a great opportunity to get people moving around Louisiana. And hopefully we'll see some kind of scaled back Mardi Gras celebration in some parts of the state, some during Mardi Gras, some later on. So I like to say we don't cancel anything.
Right.
We may scale it back, we may postpone it, but we're going to celebrate all of the holidays and all the great traditions here in Louisiana.
It's been really hard on us because our whole life is a celebration. And then to say we can't celebrate the same way we have,
Well,
but
it's like wearing the mask
yeah,
here tonight.
You got to do it.
And I miss hugging. I love to hug.
Yeah, we do too.
And so that's you want to reach
The
out and
elbow
grab
bumping
somebody.
doesn't quite do it.
Yeah, not in Louisiana. That might work in Minnesota, but
Well, they've got so many layers of clothes on, they won't really know if you bumped into them or hugged them or not.
Right.
So you've really gone after the places right around our state, in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and some of the other states. So you've really targeted the drive market because people can be here in a short amount of time.
well, and also the reason we've done so well at the state parks, we still offer, if you stay 3 nights in a cabin or in a cabin or a camping space, we'll give you the 4th night free. We actually had one couple from Arkansas stayed at 10 state parks taking advantage of the 4th night free. But they talked about on social media all the great shops, places they ate. So they actually are retired and traveled all over Louisiana to take advantage of the 4th night free. So that is really helping draw people to Louisiana state parks. And when they come stay at a state park, they shop and eat in the local community.
And people can post their pictures of their good time in Louisiana with hashtag only Louisiana, hashtag feed your soul, and then it shows up, all over social media. So it's really a great opportunity.
Well, that's our best ambassadors are those people
Yes.
in Louisiana, because anybody can do a pretty commercial.
Yes.
But when someone endorses a place or a product, I got to tell you, I did my staycation. I was speaking to high school kids, and they say, "Where are you going on your staycation?" I froze. I hadn't thought about it. So quickly I said, Toledo Bend and Natchitoches. Well, we caught a lot of fish in Toledo Bend, and the Christmas lights and that, unbelievable. But my mother-in-law posted those pictures on social media. 20 of her friends from Houston went to Natchez to go to that hardware store that's been in the same family for 100 years. So when you do something in Louisiana, you're going to enjoy the people, the food. You're going to share it with friends and family. That's the best sales tool we got.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And there's so many places to really enjoy through the holidays. Like you said, the Holiday Trail of Lights, that's in 8 cities. And you can just drive through and just have a really good time.
And the lights puts everybody in a good mood.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
less depression. It just makes us all feel happy.
Absolutely.
And we can all get out and
Just
do
like
that.
king cake.
Just like
king cake.
like Christmas king
We are going to
cake.
be having some Christmas king cake on the show from
Smells
The
great.
Heavenly Donut. So if you can't wait till Mardi Gras, folks
No.
can go to The Heavenly Donut. They got Christmas king cakes, and yeah, we're going to have some pictures of us eating that later because it is
can't
really
wait.
good.
Yeah.
I know.
They're one of the Partners One members, and our studio is sponsored by Partners One. Better barter for Baton Rouge and beyond. 4,500 businesses all working together to keep our economy afloat. And we
Absolutely.
really do appreciate that so
And
much.
some of our Partners One member sponsors, Elite Chiropractic with
Yeah.
Dr. Ron McMorris, and Danielle Causey, that's a dentist with Causey Med Aesthetics. So we're so excited to have them joining us this holiday season.
And City Group Hospitality, Beausoleil Coastal Cuisine, City Pork, City Slice, and Rouge Creole. They're also
I was
our sponsors.
testing you.
Yeah, I know it.
City Port
Folks, they're
Catering,
not reading
she's
that.
got them all.
Look, if it's a good place to eat, we know where to go, right?
That's
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, so that
So-
good hospitality. But stay with us. We're going to be right back with Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. And a little later on the show, we're going to have Amanda Shaw. You do not want to miss that. And Mike Shepard and Debbie Traylor with Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. Set tight.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore everything Louisiana has to offer. Fill her up and try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways and rediscover the character and characters that make our state a lot like nowhere else. Louisiana is a trip. Take one today and enjoy a close by, far from ordinary adventure that's sure to feed your soul.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.